It's weird to think about why we even need enemies when we've got siblings. That's my thought when I look at my sister Natasha. And when she looks at me. To be honest, things weren't always like this. I used to have an awesome relationship with Natasha. She was just 2 years older than me, and man, I idolized her like crazy. Everywhere she went, people would be in awe of her beauty. Her hair was thick and shiny. Her skin was as soft as silk, and her eyes were a captivating blue. Not only was she gorgeous, she was also a genius, passing every test with flying colors. People couldn't help but stare when she walked by. Natasha is the meaning of beauty and brains. She looks like a Barbie doll, but a smart Barbie doll. I'm in love with her. All right, hold your horses. She's my sis, remember? Sometimes I don't believe that. Look at you and look at her. I mean, you're cool, but Nat, she's hot. You might think I'd be all green with envy, but nah. It was because Natasha wasn't just my sis, she was my BFF. I totally admired her. She always pushed me to own my confidence and embrace my true self, no matter what. You are perfect, beautiful, and strong. Always remember that. Got it? Good. Growing up, my favorite thing was to watch Natasha work her makeup magic. She had a YouTube channel where she taught how to put on makeup, and I used to sit there and admire her. Watching her made me so happy. But there was this one time, I was riled up as she got ready. It was my birthday the next day, and so I wanted to chill and watch a movie with Natasha, but instead, she had to go on a stupid date with her jerk boyfriend. Stop with the pouting already. I'll throw you a massive party tomorrow. Ugh. Fine, but you promise about the party tomorrow? Pinky promise. I love you. Bye-bye. Once Natasha was gone, I felt so bored because Mom and Dad weren't home either. So I decided to try on Natasha's makeup and even straightened my hair like hers. I looked awesome, but I had no idea that night would change everything. My life, my relationship with my sister, my future. I woke up to a room filled with smoke. Someone was calling my name. It was Natasha. Natasha, help me! I'm coming, Ariel! Natasha rushed to my side and dragged me out of the room. The last thing I remember was my sister carrying me, and then everything went dark. I woke up in a hospital bed and immediately remembered how my sister had saved me. She wasn't just my sister now, she was my hero. I ran to Natasha's room, and the moment I was about to hug her, she started yelling. You! Why is she here? Mom, Dad, take her away! But why? Why is she angry with me? Angry at you? Ariel, you left that straightener on and it caused a fire. In saving you, look what happened to me. It's your fault, Ariel. Look what you did to me. Honey, it was an accident. An accident she caused. Please take her away. Her words hit me hard, but my heart sank seeing how shattered she looked. Once we were home, I realized Natasha's burn scar crushed her confidence. Though it faded with time, she was never the same. She hid it under her hair, ditched school for homeschooling, and even stopped making YouTube videos. She got even sadder when her loser boyfriend dumped her. I knew she blamed me, but still, I was determined to remind her how amazing and beautiful she was, just like she used to remind me. Natasha, I need to talk to you. Don't think about that jerk. He never deserved you, and you're the prettiest girl in town. Shut up. Just shut up, Ariel, and stay out of my room. Just give her some time. She'll come around, honey. She loves you. I love her too, but I miss her. I miss my sister. I wished and hoped that one day Natasha would forgive me and things would go back to normal. Before I knew it, it was my 16th birthday, and I couldn't help but feel a little disappointed. After all, Natasha had promised to make it special 2 years ago, but I knew that wasn't gonna happen. So I grabbed a cupcake and a candle and headed up to the school rooftop, just like I had done the past 2 years. Just as I was about to blow out the candle, I noticed someone else was there. It was Damon, the school's resident heartthrob. He had transferred just a month ago, and all the girls were going crazy over him. He was the biggest flirt and always tried to hit on me, but honestly, I found him to be cringe. Oh, hey, pretty lady. Not this again. Save your cheesy lines for your fan club. Now please leave. Wow, didn't know you owned the school building. Please, I need to hide here. You know that girl I started dating, Amanda? Ashley. Her name's Ashley. Yeah, her. I told her it's me, not you, and it looks like I'm a wanted man now. Fine, stay, but keep your mouth zipped. So what are you up to? Is it your birthday? You wouldn't want to celebrate alone. How about I be your partner in crime? I'll even sing you happy birthday. No, okay, fine. Yo, happy birthday, girl. You're turning 16. Time to break free from that boring routine. They say you're dull, but that's a lame disguise. On your special day, let's see you rise. It's your birthday, girl. Time to let loose. No more snooze fest, let's turn up the juice. Forget the haters, show them how you shine. Get ready, have a blast, it's party time. The moment he was done, I burst out laughing so hard I could barely breathe. We shared the cupcake, and after that, we were best buds. Damon was the friend I always needed, and together, we unleashed the ultimate teenage chaos. We pranked teachers, danced like maniacs in the hallway, and had so much fun together. With him by my side, I was smiling again. But being Damon's friend wasn't all fun and games. The girls at school literally hated me for being his best friend. One time, as Damon and I sat in the lunch area, we overheard some girls gossiping about us. What does he even see in her? She's like a plain Jane. She's not even a size 0 like me. She's a size 10. A 10 is like the new size 18. Plus, her hair, so curly. Damon looked furious, but I stopped him. I knew how to handle this. Psh, whatever. I may be a plain Jane, but you're just jealous of my effortlessly chic style. And you, listen up. Size 10 is where the style and curves have a party. I'm rocking the best of both worlds. And I know you're just jealous of my envy-inducing curls because your hair is full of life. Yeah, I saw you scratching your head like crazy in the bathroom. Might want to keep your distance, girls. Everyone started to giggle, and her friends left her table in an instant, which made her super pissed. And all of a sudden, she lunged at me like a furious cat. But I pushed her away. Damon grabbed my hand, and we ran out of the cafeteria. Once outside, I looked down to see my shirt had been torn by that witch. Damon suggested I go home and change, so we headed to my place. It was the first time I was taking Damon home. Since the accident, I had never invited anyone to my place. Wait here, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Gotcha. Just as I was done changing, I heard a loud scream. It was Natasha. I ran downstairs, only to find Natasha holding Damon in a chokehold. Ariel, call 911, now! I caught a thief. I won't let him hurt you. Honestly, it felt good to hear her say my name, after what felt like forever.
Ariel, who's this cutie?
She's my sister. Nat, this is Damon, my friend from school. You can relax. Oh, I am sorry. Since you're out of your room, can I get you something? Can I make you, lunch? Want to watch a movie together? Want to go out? Natasha looked at me like I was crazy, and Damon stared at her, completely shocked. He awkwardly offered her his hand, but the moment she did, Natasha covered her scar and sprinted to her room, slamming the door shut. Damon was left there standing completely confused.
Did I do something wrong?
I shook my head and left the house with Damon. On our way back to school, I told him the entire story. After hearing it all, Damon suggested I keep trying to talk to Natasha. He said she still cared for me, considering she had protected me and thought Damon was a thief. He was right. I shouldn't give up on the love Natasha and I had. I kept trying to make things better between my sister and me. I cooked her favorite meals, baked her favorite treats. I sent her sweet texts and reminded her of all the good times we had together. But nothing. Even Damon tried to help me. He started coming over more and more, and whenever Natasha was out of her room, he'd tell her lame jokes and would try to chat with her. While at the start, she ignored him like he didn't exist. Slowly, I noticed how Natasha started to smile at his jokes and sometimes even spoke to him. I was happy, but to be honest, I couldn't help but feel a tad bit jealous that she'd respond to him and not me. One time, it was Valentine's Day and we had this fun fair at school. Damon came to pick me up, and just as I stepped out of my room, I spotted him outside Natasha's room. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing to me. Show me. My heart sank when I saw Natasha's name on the box. I didn't know what to think. You can't do this. Nope, you can't give it to her. First, she won't accept it, and second, I don't want you flirting with my sister. She's been hurt in the past too, and I know you, Damon. You're the biggest flirt in school. He tried to protest, but I was having none of it. I felt my head spinning, and the urge to go to the fun fair suddenly disappeared. The next few days were a struggle. I was so mad at Damon and refused to talk to him, but he kept calling. Trying to ignore him, I focused on my college applications. I had applied to a ton of colleges and was accepted in most of them. I just needed to make a choice about where to go. Just as I was lost in my thoughts, Damon appeared out of nowhere. No, I don't want to talk.
You have to, please. Just listen to me. Ariel, I really like your sister. A lot. I wasn't expecting you to be jealous. I'm sorry, I didn't know you had this big fat crush on me.
OMG, me having a crush on you? I was mad because I don't want to see Natasha get hurt again. Her ex-boyfriend dumped her when she needed him the most. Damon, you're my buddy, but I know what a big flirt you are. My sister deserves the best. So please,
Listen, I know I don't have the best reputation when it comes to dating, but I promise I won't hurt her. The few times I have talked to her, I realized what an amazing person she is. I just wish she could see herself the way I see her, the way you see her, beautiful inside out.
Damon's words shocked me. The funny guy suddenly showed he cared for Natasha. I had to step back and give my blessings, with a warning to break his bones if he hurt my sister. That night, Natasha came to me and she was fuming. You think I'm some pathetic, lonely girl? You told your friend to ask me out, didn't you? Are you taking pity on me? Is he taking pity on me? Are you crazy? Why would he pity you? You're a beautiful, smart, amazing girl. He likes you for who you are, Nat. Just stay out of my life. I hate you, Ariel. I know you hate me, Natasha. And you know what? Maybe I hate myself too. For what I did. I've been hating myself the past 2 years. It was the first time in my life I was talking to Natasha this way, but I needed to let it all out. Every time you ignore me, I feel like someone hit me in the gut. That day when the accident happened, I tried to style my hair like yours, wanting to be just as amazing. I love you so much, but I guess it's too late. You just told me you hate me for the first time. Well, let me put your mind at ease. I won't be here for long. I got accepted into a college far away. You won't be seeing me as much. I guess it would be for the best. Saying those words, Natasha turned to leave, but her foot slipped and she was about to go tumbling down the stairs, but thank God I caught her just in time. But I ended up with a twisted ankle as a result and let out a scream. Mom and Dad came rushing. All the while, Natasha stood there, stunned. I ended up with a cast and had to stay in bed for a month. At first, Natasha was kinda hesitant to even enter my room, but slowly, she started to come into my room to check on me often. One day, she brought in my dinner and asked why I saved her from falling. I had just one simple answer for her. Because I love you, and I don't ever want to see you hurt. 2 months later, I packed my bags and left for college. At college, I was super focused on my studying. I did make some friends there, but I really missed Damon. Even though he called me every now and then, it just wasn't the same. Time passed, and it was my 19th birthday. And like always, I bought myself a candle and a cupcake and went to the college's rooftop. Just as I was about to blow the little candle, I heard a loud noise. Surprise! Suddenly, all the lights turned on, and I was stunned to see my parents, Damon, and Natasha there. The whole rooftop was decorated, and it looked amazing. What's happening?
Your wedding ceremony. Duh, it's your birthday, dummy.
Wow, thanks.
Don't thank me, thank your sister. She was the one who said she needed to keep a promise she made to you. This was her plan. She did everything. I just supported her like the good boyfriend I am.
What? Natasha and Damon were a thing now? Wow, a lot had happened back home. Damon told me how happy Natasha made him, and seeing how radiant and confident she looked, I could tell he made her feel the same way. Happy birthday, Ariel. How are you doing? I guess fine. I got admission in a community college, and also got a job, and I'm back on YouTube. Things look bright. You go first. I want to apologize for everything I ever said to you. I was just being stupid. Once you left, I finally realized how much I freaking love you and what you mean to me. I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me? Can we go back to being the sisters we were? No matter how much we argue or try to keep our distance, you and I are family. Being sisters isn't something we can just choose. It's something we are. We're in this for life, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I am so happy to be stuck with you. Me too.